Which prestigious award has Suhani Shah recently won at the FISM World Championship of Magic 2025? Who has been appointed as the next CEO of Air New Zealand? Who has been appointed as the new Director General of the Sashastra Seema Bal SSB? Who has been appointed by the Government of India as ex officio member of IBBI? MS Dhoni recently signed a deal with which digital insurance company as brand ambassador and strategic investor? Who has been appointed as the next CEO and President of Procter & Gamble, P&G, effective January 1, 2026? Recently, in which country there was a ban on creating YouTube accounts for children below the age of 16 years? Which of the following countries will host the AI Impact Summit in February 2026? Ladakh declared which day as Indus River Cleaning Movement Day? Recently, which state has become the first state to reduce the number of voters per booth to less than 1,200? Who will host the FIDE Chess World Cup 2025? When recently did ISRO launch the Earth Observation Satellite NISAR, jointly developed with NASA? Who has been recently given the right to host the next 3 World Test Championship finals? Recently, India led the global investment confidence growth in the third quarter of 2025, with how many percent an increase of was recorded? Who has recently become the largest importer of sprouted palm oil seeds from Malaysia? Which fintech company has recently received in-principle approval from RBI to operate as an online payment aggregator for cross-border transactions in July 2025? Which state has launched the Har Ghar Fiber initiative to provide high-speed internet to every home? Who has been appointed as the new director of Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, FISSC? Who has been appointed as the new flag officer, commanding-in-chief of the Western Naval Command in July 2025? Who has been appointed as the new head coach of the Indian men's national football team in 2025? What was India's fiscal deficit as a percentage of the full-year target at the end of June 2025, as per CGA data? Who recently launched the Sanchar Sathi mobile app in Hindi and 21 regional languages? Which new express train was recently flagged off by Railway Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw from Bhavnagar, Gujarat? Who has been appointed as the new Director General of Railway Protection Force, RPF, in 2025? Apna Ghar initiative was recently launched by which ministry? With whom has Numaligarh Refinery Limited signed an agreement for digital transformation and industrial modernization? Who took over as the Vice Chief of Naval Staff of India on the 1st of August 2025? Who has been appointed as the new Chief Executive Officer, CEO of Manappuram Finance in 2025? Who has recently taken charge as Controller General Secretary Defence Accounts CGDA? What was India's gross GST collection in July 2025? In which city was the 4th Adi Kama Yogi Regional Process Laboratory organized recently? How much is Google planning to invest to build Asia's largest data center in Visakhapatnam? Which country has been assigned to host the 8th Commonwealth Youth Games (CYG) in 2027? India's first scientifically certified monofloral lavender honey has been developed by which organization? Which company has received a contract of 792 crore rupees for the Income Tax Department's PAN 2.0 project? Where was the first BIMSTEC traditional music festival held? RuPay has partnered with which platform to provide better ticketing experience to its cardholders? On which date is National Handloom Day celebrated in India? Who has been appointed as the new chairman of BARSH, Broadcast Audience Research Council, India? Which state launched the Nijut Moina 2.0 scheme to aid girls in higher education? Who has been appointed as the new Chief Executive Officer, CEO of IndusInd Bank? Who became the winner of the first Chess Esport World Cup held in Riyadh in 2025, defeating the world's top contenders? Which insurance company has launched a women-centric term insurance plan called Shubh Shakti? Pratyaya Amrit has recently been appointed Chief Secretary of which state? Recently, ICAR scientists were asked to protect which GI tagged banana variety affected by Panama wilt? In which state was the joint Army ITBP drill Achuk Prahar held in 2025? The Daruma doll recently gifted to Prime Minister Modi in Japan is modelled after which Indian monk? Which city has reported a surge in Guillain-Barré syndrome (GBS) in August 2025. Exercise. Bright Star is a multilateral exercise hosted by which country?